Welcome to Streaming Deluxe, welcome to a new video. I will talk today about Torchlight 3 and the terrible reviews the game got on Steam. So you can see here on the right side of the screen, you can see it's now all over reviews are mixed, and unfortunately they have been very negative yesterday, mostly negative yesterday. So this changed a little bit. So from yesterday to today it changed a bit, so that's good to see. Maybe the problem has changed. So in this video I'm going to go through the different reviews. So if you're not interested in discussions about Steam reviews, of course, then this video is not for you. If you want to see gameplay, etc., then I think there are 1,000 other videos and Let's Plays on YouTube and Twitch. So I'm not going to show you the trailer as well. But before we get into it, into Torchlight and the terrible reviews, I want to check some informations that we know where we stand with Torchlight. So Torchlight is going to be an early access game, very important. So developed by Extra and published by Perfect World Entertainment, hack and slash loot game. So you know the story. Torchlight 2 was actually really celebrated by the community, by the fans and the critics. So everyone expected Torchlight 3 to be as well as good as the second one, and I even wanted to purchase it. So I thought myself, that sounds so good. Really, it came out. I saw it on the PC Gamer show and I thought like, wow, I want to buy this, so I should go for it. But then I saw those reviews and yeah, then I said, let's wait a little bit more. So how long will it be in early access? At least few months. So that's the most important element that we get here. So go on the Steam store page if you want to get more information, and then we go here and see in the reviews all those red ones. So all those red ones. Unfortunately we don't see a diagram yet, but I mean 579 are negative, only 385 are positive. This makes the mixed review, so I don't know how Steam is counting this, because honestly this is actually mostly negative, so still mostly negative, my friends. So alright, let's read here first. The first positive one from Avocado. The full version will also contain the ability to play the game in single player mode, which will not require internet connection. Please read the early access notes. Don't review bomb just yet. Okay, I mean, with this we more or less know already what's the point. It's a connection issue. It's an issue too that you can only play it online, and that you are not able to play it solo offline, and then people get angry. I understand the people, but yeah, that's written here. So it's, if you read the facts, then mostly there's no reason to review bomb it now and then you just wait until it changes because it's your fault that you didn't read it before. But on the other hand, let's be honest, guys. I see Torchlight 3. I just remember how Torchlight 2 was. And I'm going to read all of this. Can developers in early access games, can they really honest guys, can they expect from me as a gamer that I read all of this text? I don't think so. I think it's not fair. It's not fair if something, some aspects of a game are missing. And there's no need to read a whole early access text for this, but that's my opinion. If you have another opinion, write it down below in the commentary section. I mean, we can discuss this, of course. I would be interested in your opinion. And yeah, and by the way, if you like this video, smash the like button. And maybe even you can sub to my channel. This would be awesome too. I plan to make some nice giveaways in the future. So if you sub to my channel and you ring the bell, then you're going to be part of my giveaway games. Alright, so Goblin, unplayable in its current state. Servers DC disconnections constantly and can't even get out of the starting zone. Maybe wait a week or so before you buy this. Can't say if the game itself is any good or not because you can't play it. Yeah, that's the point. Is it the reason? The old question, my friends. Is it the reason to download this game? Yes, if you're really angry, you want to show that you're angry, and you don't have a lot of other possibilities than downvoting this game. But let's be honest, make sure that if the game then works again, that you go and change a review. So I did this several times. But I was once downvoting a game, review bombing a game. I think it was Borderlands 2, because of Borderlands 3 coming out on Epic. So I review bombed it myself. And then my Borderlands 2 review got banned and got blocked. So now it got blocked, so I could not even erase it anymore. So take care what you write. If you get blocked, you can't erase your review anymore, and then you also are not able to write a positive review in the future. So just to bear this in mind. So Evely writes, between server connectivity issues rendering the game totally unplayable, mobile game graphics and infinite loading screens, the game is simply not worth the money in its current state. Yeah, $30, 30 euros. Wildlands writes, being able to move WASD in an RPG is a dream come true for me, but that is the only good thing about it. Coming from Torchlight 2, Torchlight 3 feels watered down and lacking depth. It is early access, but after talking with the developers in Discord, it seems the lack of depth is here to stay, as it is purposely made this way so that the console players can keep up. Big ooh, submitted my refund after 4 hours. Normally it's written here that it's refunded, so maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't, just saying it. Stop downvoting the game, says Daddy Mercy. The last time a game got immediately trashed, they stopped working on it completely, so he's now afraid. They know the servers are down, the game just released and is being flooded. It is a small team. You all need to relax, it's only been out a couple of hours. Of course the servers are being flooded. They are fixing it as we speak. The servers being down on a brand new game are not worth you all attacking it with bad reviews. Chill the hell out of it. I agree with the content, the substance of his argument or of this post. I totally agree. But I don't agree how he's whiny, how he's so whiny about it. So, and yelling at people. I mean, that means yelling. Caps mean yelling. So he's yelling at people and says stop downvoting. On the other hand, he's just upvoting it and he can't even play it. It doesn't make sense as well. So you upvote a game you can't play it. So it doesn't make the same sense like people downvoting it. But maybe actually that makes more sense downvoting a game that you can't play than upvoting it. So think about it. Don't come on, right? It won't connect to server, unplayable, looks pretty bad. Down here a longer review, maybe that's interesting. Raw CH. Right, this is Torchlight, the mobile game, not Torchlight 3. Okay, we're coming a bit closer to some other issues. So it feels like a mobile game, console game. I'm so disappointed in this dumbed down Torchlight experience, as I was a fan of the previous two and looking forward to this, so he can actually play it. You can tell this was designed to be a mobile game alone by the large UI, buttons and narrow FVV. Only 2 skill trees with 7 skills in each, with some pretty similar and generic. No more stats point, no more fishing, no more spell scrolls. Enemies and bosses are boring and move slow. Mobile game, so needs to be like for the touch controls. The levels are small and short, meant to be played in small quick play sessions on a mobile device. Map overlay only appears when the player stops moving. There's a passive skills section with quite a lot of skills to choose from, but you can only equip 3 and each one unlocks at level 5, 20, 40. The runic weapon is somewhat interesting. You have 5 to choose from. Okay, and he goes on and he goes on. Very valid points by Raw H, though. Definitely valid points. I mean, he played it. So he says it's not like the old Torchlight. So it feels like a mobile game, he says. So I mean, that's valid points. It's not about connection issues. He is downvoting. And here also Cicerson Sea Serpents. Oh my god, choose a name that people can pronounce, my friend. Looks like a mobile game, feels like a mobile game, not a mobile price tag and not what I expected from previous entries in the series. Combat is slow and unrewarding, with difficulty levels seeming to be more of a tediousness selector. Character development is pretty unimaginative, with minimal build depth or interesting interaction between skills, of which there are only a small handful in 2 skill trees per character. Also, for me personally, the Fisher-Price cartoony feel makes it impossible to suspend disbelief, compounded by the extremely amateurish writing. The first cutscene, in which the big baddies are revealed, felt like it was written by an early teen who is only familiar with Blizzard's style of angsty, cliche-ridden purple prose. Wow. I was honestly one of the most awkward cutscenes I've seen in a long time. Wow. Good review, like it, my friend. So, I mean, I can't say anything about this game, but I like your review. And here another long review. So it's not only here refunded. So that's when you refund the game. It's written there. So you see if someone says I refund this game, if it's not written there, he didn't refund the game. Well, so you see a lot of other negative reviews. So it's mostly negative, even that Steam now says mixed. So, but that's always the way how they calculate it. It's mostly negative, and it's not only about connection. So it's mostly about the mobile content, the mobile aspect of this game, like that it feels like a mobile game, and people don't like it. So, but I think this game is made to stay a little bit longer. So I think they can make it better. I mean, still in early access. And I would say, without going now through all of this early access information, I would say observe it, my friends. It might get good. Maybe it just stays like this. It's a small team, someone said. But observe this game, so don't jump into it if you expect now a Torchlight 2. It seems there are some issues with the connections, but there is also an issue with the gameplay. And that's the most important part of it. There might be an issue with the gameplay. So don't jump for it immediately. Alright, thank you very much for watching this video, my friends. See you the next time. Bye bye.